Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update. We have a lot of ground to cover today, so let's get to it. We have a slight risk for severe weather today that encompasses portions of southeastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and north central Texas. And we have a marginal risk for severe weather today that encompasses portions of eastern Nebraska, western and eastern Oklahoma, and central, north central, and northeastern Texas. Going to the tornado threat for today, we have a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses portions of central and south central Oklahoma and north central Texas. And we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses portions of southeastern Kansas, southwestern, northern, and southeastern Oklahoma, as well as central, north central, and northeastern Texas. Going to the wind threat for today, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher today that encompasses portions of southeastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and north central Texas. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher today that encompasses portions of south central and eastern Kansas, western and eastern Oklahoma, and central, north central, and northeastern Texas. And going to the hail threat for today, we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses south central Kansas, central Oklahoma, and north central Texas. And a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses eastern Kansas, much of Oklahoma, and central, and northeastern Texas. So going to the wind, no, I'm actually done with the threats. The wind already did the each threat, so sorry, my mind's a little bit, Anyway, for the summary, thunderstorms should increase this evening and merge into a squall line tonight across portions of the southern plains. Severe gusts, large hail, and a few tornadoes are possible. So that's the Day 1 outlook. Going to the Day 2 outlook now. We have an enhanced risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses south central and southeastern Arkansas, northern and east central Louisiana, and central and western Mississippi. We have a slight risk tomorrow that encompasses eastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, the southern half of Louisiana, southwestern Tennessee, the very far extreme southeastern tip of Missouri, central and southern northern and southern Mississippi, much of Alabama, and western part of the Florida Panhandle. And we have a marginal tomorrow that encompasses parts of eastern Texas, eastern Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, the very far extreme southeastern tip of Nebraska, the northwestern and northeastern tips of Arkansas, much of Missouri, southwestern Illinois, far southwestern Mississippi, northwestern and central Tennessee, far northeastern and southeastern Alabama, western Georgia, and the central part of the Florida Panhandle. Going to the tornado threat for tomorrow. We have a 10% chance of tornadoes tomorrow. Now, I don't want to say that the 10% is. I don't want to say the 10% is isolated because with the 10% area, it can be more. The 10% can be more than isolated. So I'm going to say there's a 10% chance of tornadoes tomorrow, not just isolated, but 10% chance of tornadoes tomorrow that encompass southeastern Arkansas, north central and northern and east central Louisiana, and parts of central and western Mississippi. Now, if you look at the 10% area, there is a black dashed area that encompasses southern Arkansas, northern and east central Louisiana, and central and west central Mississippi. That black dashed area tomorrow, there is a chance that there could be tornado. The highest chance of seeing tornadoes of EF2 rating or stronger. Again, the black dashed area, there is the highest chance of seeing tornadoes that are EF2 or stronger on the enhanced Vegeta scale. There's a 5% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses southeastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, much of Arkansas, far western and southern Louisiana, much of Mississippi, southwestern Alabama, and the western part of the Florida Panhandle. And there's a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, southwestern and southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, southwestern Tennessee, northeastern Mississippi, parts of Alabama, southwestern Georgia, and the central part of the Florida Panhandle. Going to the wind threat for tomorrow, there is a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses south central and southeastern Arkansas, northern and east central Louisiana, and central and western Mississippi. Now, there's a black dashed area that encompasses southern Arkansas, northern and east central Louisiana, and central Mississippi tomorrow. The black dashed area is where there's the highest chance. The black dashed area for tomorrow is where the highest chance is to see hurricane-force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms. So again, the black dashed area for tomorrow is where there's the highest chance of seeing thunderstorm wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher, which is hurricane force. So, and there's a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses southeastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, much of Arkansas, the very far extreme southeastern tip of Missouri, the southern half of Louisiana, northern and southern Mississippi, much of Alabama, southwestern Tennessee, and western part of the Florida Panhandle. And a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses the very far extreme southeastern tip of Nebraska, eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, much of Missouri, far northwestern and far northeastern Arkansas. I think I mentioned much of Missouri. Southwestern, they might just update on me, but the 5% tomorrow covers southwestern Illinois, far southwestern Kentucky, northwestern and central Tennessee, northeastern and southeastern Alabama, western Georgia, and the central part of the Florida Panhandle. And the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses southeastern Oklahoma, east central and northeastern Texas, much of Arkansas, northern and central Louisiana, and western Mississippi. And the 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses eastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, western and south central Missouri, northwestern and northeastern Arkansas, southwestern Tennessee, southern Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, and western Alabama. Going to the summary for tomorrow, 1 or 2 organized lines or clusters of thunderstorms, and perhaps a few supercells, will pose a risk for damaging wind gusts, a few tornadoes and hail, primarily across parts of the lower Mississippi Valley into the southeast, Tuesday through Tuesday night. So, that's all I got for today. So stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow, and everyone needs to prepare for a big outbreak tomorrow for severe weather. So stay safe today and tomorrow, especially tomorrow, and I'll probably have another update tomorrow. Take care. Well, I'll try my best to have another update tomorrow, but I have school tomorrow, but I'll try to get it early in the morning. Take care.